People. Que pasa, sakpa, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. Call it news with a buzz. First thing that is popping in the news is an update about an incident that occurred in Portmore Pines, that is a couple of days ago, wherein a beryllium truck with security guards with in excess of $10 million was hit. Shock and awe. 3 security guards got hit. 1 lost his life on the spot. The lady, she is battling for life. The 3rd person was Grace. Since that incident, a couple of videos have been released, including about 24 hours ago. However, less than a few hours ago, a next video was released. This was a wide angle that showed in intricate detail the time when the female security guard got hit. You saw that she was walking, pacing right in front of the bank's ATM. You saw that she was in some sort of rush to make a quick move. It seems as if that was when she saw the gun with some sort of tall rifle. She tried to move, however, the con was pretty much faster than her. She was hit once. She was hit a second time. The second time that she got hit, you could see the impact that it fling her down on the ground. She was hit a couple more times. She tried to reach for her tool. You know that it was mass confusion. She did. As soon as she tried to wheel and pop off again, you could see that she was hit based on the movement of the body, based on the fact that you saw a couple of puffs of smoke coming from some sorts of nozzle of some sorts of tallow. So pretty much like I said before, she got shocked and awe. Before she realized what hit her, she was down, she was out. This person did not stop pressing the trigger until there was no more movements. Don't know if in her confusion she came to realize, listen, the odds are stacked greatly against me, so therefore I should play possum, play as if I am DEAD. And people, it seems as if that is what saved her life. Based on the fact that you could see that she was wearing some sort of vest, protection vest, and it seems as if in the parts of her body that she got hit was not as severe as the man that lost his life. People, I have that video because of YouTube's policy. I cannot show that video. However, I am going to show that video in my WhatsApp group. You could send me a text, ask to join the group, give your name, say you want to see the wide angle of the Portmore Pines video with the female security getting hit. You want to join the group. Do not video call me. Do not call me. A text will do. The WhatsApp number 1-876-894-2711. Repeat, 1-876-894-2711. Send me a text as easy as 1, 2, 3. Now people, like I said, in that incident, a male guard lost his life. He is known affectionately as Mr. Mackenzie. I think his name is Mark. However, I don't think that most persons saw a picture of this man and his wife and maybe his child or his grandchild. So if you look at your screen, this is the picture right here. In this picture, the caption says, R.I.P. meaning rest in peace, Mark. He was an amazing dad, a wonderful grandfather, and a wonderful husband, and a good friend. So people, those are the sentiments of most persons that know this man. I said it before in my previous video, the first video that I did. He was working with beryllium for a little while. He went overseas to America. He came back. He said that he was going to do a couple of months and then leave. His plan was to migrate to United States. He was not given that opportunity, and for obvious reasons. Unfortunately, he lost his life on the job. Now, what an incident like this proves or shows is the mindset, how cold unconscionable, heartless these criminals are. They do not care about anybody's life. They do not care about the negative effect that this have on the family. They have one goal, one objective. Money is the motive, money on their mind. And whomever innocent gets taken out in the process, they do not care. They are not going to lose any sorts of sleep. They are not going to think about that, alright, me get some money for pay my bills and floss and buy a few pairs of Clarks. But what happened to those other persons that end up on the SHITTY end of the stick of my greed, evil, and demonic intention? What about their mother? What about their wife? What about the children? What are the children going to do? How the children are going to survive? It is always about me, myself, and I. FUCK anybody that get lost in the process in the shuffle. It is called casualty of war. However, there's a thing that is called karma. Karma is coming soon. Based on the information that I got, it is said that they held one suspect less than a couple of hours ago. So people might be wondering, then hold on a minute there. These people, them in a ski mask, the whole of them face cover up. However, people, remember, when these videos start to circulate, if you know somebody good, if them in a ski mask, if them wrap up like mummy, the way that they walk, their demeanor, the way how they move, you're going to recognize them instantaneously. If it's somebody that you're familiar with, a family member, a friend, a neighbor, and people, the fact is that persons are tired of what is going on. So even when people know you and don't know the real true side of you, they think that you're a good person. They will get upset with the fact that you took away an innocent person. You leave one innocent lady battling for life. That innocent lady have family and friends that love her. And even most importantly, there is no such thing as a perfect crime. They are always going to make mistakes. And what type of mistakes am I speaking about? Sometimes when you're driving on that road, on that mission, you pass some sort of camera. That camera might not be in that same plaza. However, you might have made a stop at some sort of gas station. You might have gone there to get some sort of boom, some sort of beer, whatever the case is. The camera pick you up. You have some sort of mugshot at some sort of power station. And even most importantly, you buy some drinks. You leave a fingerprint on that bottle. You leave your fingerprint on some sort of counter, some sort of smooth surface. So therefore, all they really need to do is run that fingerprints in the database and come up with some sort of picture. I am just saying it is a possible way. Me nah say that happen. Hopefully, that database that we've been hearing about, it is in full effect right now. And like the saying goes, every day the bucket goes to the well. One day the bottom is going to drop out. There's a thing that is called karma. There's a thing that is called the law of possibility and probability. There's a thing that is called every dog has its day. And whenever that dog days come, he is going to be out. DEAD, like one of those DOGS, on the street, point blank and period. Now the next thing that is popping in the news, you've heard the saying, one bad apple can spoil the whole bunch. In a Jamaican terms, any sorts of link that Jamaican find that they can take advantage of, they are going to run the wagon until the wheel falls off. What am I speaking about? There's a cruise line that leaves from Jamaica, goes to Belize, goes to other Caribbean, other islands. It is called the the British cruise line, more affectionately known as Mariella Cruise. Discovery 2 to be specific. It is said that that cruise left from Jamaica a couple of days ago. They went to Belize for a day of fun. You go to the island, you enjoy the beach, you enjoy the scenery, you enjoy the food, you enjoy the culture, and then you get back yourself on the ship and you come back from whence you came. When it was time for the people to return, them take a stock and realize, but hold on a minute there. 17 Jamaicans missing. Which part them there? I wonder if them get lost. I wonder if them D-R-O-N-C. The people them start to wonder and ponder if they went to the Belizean version of back road and fall asleep and realize the ship a cruise a sail. It was then they sent out the paw and found 10 of them wandering and pondering, trying to sneak away like some sorts of getaway, stowaway upon the people them island. They returned, or they were forcibly returned back to the cruise ship, back to Jamaica, never to come back to Belize ever in a them natural life. So people are say, then hold on a minute, I was sweet them so down a Belize. We don't know of Belize having any sort of special stuff. However, based on the top paw in a Belize, it is said that because of the geographic location of Belize, they are landline with Mexico. Mexico is landline with United States. So therefore, their ulterior motive was to go through Belize, go through Mexico, and end up in America, big America like people call it. Based on that, the company, the cruise line, has changed its policy. Jamaicans are not allowed on the ship to go to Belize. Jamaicans are no longer allowed to go on that cruise line and go to Mexico. Unless you are a UK resident or citizen coming from Jamaica, you are not allowed. So pretty much Jamaica and Jamaicans get banned from going to this place on that cruise ship, from going to Mexico on that cruise ship, because them know say these persons that try to abscond, meaning that them try for runway, take for themselves. They are not coming back to Jamaica. They have no sorts of intention of coming back to Jamaica, unless of course them getting some sorts of trouble up there and get deported, get sent back forcibly. The moral of the story is this: Jamaicans are a set of innovative people, but only for the negative. Wherever and whenever them get any sorts of link, they are going to abuse it. It is going to be like mass exodus. Everybody are going to jump on it one time. They are going to run the wagon until the wheel falls off. So therefore, the people with good intention that actually just want to go with them girlfriend, with them matey, with them wife, with them family for a vacation somewhere else of choice, they will no longer have that option because other Jamaican fuck it up. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like this, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. Bless up.